Good morning, students. Welcome to class 11 biology class. Unit 3rd is continued. Cell, the unit of life. Now the protoplasm. The protoplasm is a translucent jelly-like fluid present inside the plasma membrane of living cell. There are three types of substances: transparent, translucent, and opaque. Protoplasm is translucent substance. The term protoplasm is used for the first time by Purkinje in 1837. Dujardin has been called it as sarcode. Protoplasm is the substance which expresses all the characteristic features of living beings. Hence, Huxley called it as the physical basis of life. Protoplasm can be defined as protoplasm is a changeable colloidal solutions which contain water, protein, lipids, carbohydrate, and enzymes. Cytoplasm and nucleoplasm are collectively called as protoplasm. In eukaryotic cells, nucleus is surrounded by a nuclear membrane. Between nucleus and nuclear membrane, a fluid substance is filled which is known as nucleoplasm. And the fluid present between nuclear membrane and cell membrane is called cytoplasm, both collectively known as protoplasm. As colloidal solution is found in two states in the same way, protoplasm is also found in sol and gel state, solution state and gelatinous state. Particles of it show Brownian motion. At gel state, protoplasm do not show movement, and when quantity of water increase in it, then it change into sol state. At sol state, protoplasm can show Brownian movement. When quantity of water decrease, sol state of protoplasm change into jelly-like gel state. Thus, sol and gel state of protoplasm are interchangeable. It is first observed by Corti in 1772. Dujardin has been called it as sarcode. The term cytoplasm was coined by Purkinje in 1840. Nature of protoplasm. Chemical nature. It chemically reacts as a weak alkali means chemically it is basic in nature. It is soluble in dilute alkalis and acid, but solidify when treated with strong acid or alcohol. During chemical analysis, it is quite unstable and readily decompose into water, ammonia, and carbon dioxide. Physical nature. According to Fisher and Hardy, protoplasm is a colloidal substance. In 1925, Wilson has been put forth the colloidal theory of protoplasm. According to this theory, protoplasm is a colloidal solution which contains water, protein, lipids, and other macromolecules. Alveoli are absent in initial stage but are developed later. According to Graham, 1861, there are two stages of colloidal system, sol and gel. Sol is the liquid state, but gel is group of suspended particles in a semi-solid condition of jelly-like state. The gel may become more liquid than solution. This process is called solation, means gel state after getting water converted into sol state. Thus, the colloidal protoplasm which is in gel form can change into sol form by solation, and the sol can change into gel by gelation or by loss of water. Many theories has been given to propose or to explain the physical nature of protoplasm. Granular theory. This theory was proposed by Ortmann in 1893. According to this theory, protoplasm is composed of numerous tiny granules as shown in amoeba. Fibrillar theory. This theory was proposed by Fleming. According to this theory, protoplasm consists of fibers embedded in the inner mass of matrix. Reticular theory. This theory was proposed by Klein, Cournoy, etc. This theory suggests that protoplasm consists of a network of reticulum of fibers in its hyaloplasm. Alveolar theory. This theory was proposed by Bernoulli in 1892. According to him, protoplasm consists of many suspended droplets or alveoli of minute bubbles resembling the foam of emulsions. Chemical composition of protoplasm. Chemical composition of protoplasm is always not stable. Hence, it is very difficult to know their chemical nature. It is a complex mixture of various types of substance which is changeable according to necessity. It contains at least 34 elements in that protoplasm. Oxygen 62%, carbon 20%, hydrogen 10%, nitrogen 3%, calcium 2.5%, phosphorus 1.5%, sulfur 0.15%, chloride 0.15%, potassium 0.10%, sodium 0.10%, magnesium 0.05%, iron 0.01%. Besides these, iodine, manganese, boron, aluminium, copper, bromine, zinc are found in very trace amount. Organic substances like carbohydrate, protein, lipid, enzyme, hormones, vitamins, pigments, alkaloids, and antibodies, and inorganic substances like water, salt, and gases are found in the form of compound. Protoplasm is aggregate of cytoplasm and nucleoplasm. Cytoplasm. The space present between the cell membrane and nucleus is filled with a translucent jelly-like fluid which is called as cytoplasm. Term cytoplasm includes all the cell organelles except nucleus. This consists of various inorganic molecules such as water, salt of sodium and potassium, other metals, and various organic compounds like carbohydrate, lipid, protein, nucleoprotein, nucleic acid, and a variety of enzymes. There are two parts of cytoplasm, hyaloplasm and trophoplasm. There are two parts of cytoplasm, hyaloplasm and trophoplasm. Trophoplasm is also called as cystole. Hyaloplasm made up of non-living materials. The non-living part of cytoplasm is also called as cell inclusions. In this, metabolically inactive substance or cell inclusions are found in the cell cytoplasm. These are the reserve materials. Reserve materials of cytoplasm are complex organic compounds synthesized by cell and stores, for example, carbohydrate, lipid, protein, and inorganic substances. Carbohydrate in plant cell, it is generally stored in the form of starch found in tuber, root, seed, etc. In fungi and animal, it is stored in the form of glycogen. The different form of carbohydrates as reserve food are monosaccharide, disaccharides and polysaccharides. Monosaccharide, mono means one, saccharide, sugar. So the sugar which cannot be broken into simpler sugars is monosaccharides. Mainly hexose sugars are found in all type of fruits like glucose, fructose. Disaccharides, these are found in the form of sucrose. Di means two, sugar. Two molecule of sugars, or it can be hydrolyzed to give rise to monosaccharides. Like common sugar, sucrose, in sugarcane stem and beetroot. Polysaccharides, these are insoluble in water and tasteless. These may be many types. In plants, it is mainly of two types, inulin and starch. Cellulose is also a polysaccharide, which is structural polysaccharides or constitutional polysaccharides. Inulin is soluble in hot water and chemically a polymer of fructose. Its crystals are wheel-shaped and found abundantly in Dahlia root. Starch, excess sugar in plant cells are converted into starch. It is found as reserve food material in underground stem, root, fruit and seed of cereals in the form of starch grains. These grains may be four types. Eccentric. In this type of starch grain, the hilum is situated toward one end and a layer of starch molecules are found toward another side. See starch grain of potato. Concentric, hilum is situated in the center and different layer of starch are found in the form of concentric rings. Starch grain of wheat, maize, rice, etc. Chitin, it is nitrogen containing polysaccharide. It forms the exoskeleton of insect and cell wall of fungi. Chitin, it is nitrogen containing polysaccharide, form the exoskeleton of insect and cell wall of fungi. Glycogen, found as reserve food in fungi. After carbohydrate, in reserve food there is protein. Protein is found as stored form called as alluron in the seed of maize, wheat, etc. Animal cells do not store it but synthesize it depending on its requirement. Proteins are mostly stored in the pulses seeds. Lipids, cell of oil producing plants. Adipocytes store fat in the form of fat droplets. Three types of reserve materials are found. Then secretory materials. Reserve material secretory materials. They are the variety of organic substances synthesized by the protoplasm. The important groups are enzyme, nectar, and pigments. These substances help for growth, nutrition, and other activities. And excretory materials. A variety of chemical substances are produced as a result of diverse metabolic reactions inside the cell. These are harmful substances. Animal cells remove them through excretory system, whereas in plant cells they get deposited either at the site of productions or in some other remote places. Some important excretory materials are non-nitrogenous excretory materials, non-nitrogenous excretory materials, tannin. It is found in the fruit of Myrobalan, Harra, Balearic, Bahera, and Imblic amla. Leaves of tea also contain tannin. Katechu is a good example of tannin. Essential oils. It is found in the leaves of Osmium sanctum, Tulsi, Eucalyptus, and citrus, lemon, orange, etc. The bark of fruit of orange and citrus also contain it. Resin. It is an yellow colored substance found in tree of Cer Pinus. Asphodida is a resin obtained from Ferula asphodida, which is used in every kitchen. It is a form of resin. Gums. These are mucilaginous like adhesive substance produced by degradation of cellulose. It is produced in large scale by plants like Acacia, Senegals. Latex or milky substance. It looks like milky juice and used in the manufacture of rubber. It is obtained mainly from rubber plants, Hevea brasiliensis, at commercial level. Mineral crystals. Some plant cells also contain the crystal of various chemical substances like calcium oxalate, calcium carbonate, etc. Crystal of calcium carbonate and calcium oxalate get deposited either inside the cell cavity or in the cell wall. Some common type of mineral crystals are raphides, when calcium oxalate are needle shaped, occur inside the cells, as in pistia. Spherocrystals are sphaeroraphids, when calcium oxalate crystals are more or less star shaped in appearance, as in opuntia. Cystolith, it is a mass of crystals of calcium carbonate, very much like bunch of grapes suspended from stalks in the epidermal cells of banyan. Now the nitrogenous excretory substances. Alkaloids are the main nitrogenous excretory material found in plants. Some of alkaloids, their source and effect in our body are the nicotine. Leaves of Nicotiana tobacum, तंबाकू में act as stimulant. Morphine, unripened fruit of Papaver somniferum, poppy plants, as painkiller and inhibitors. Atropine, leaves of Atropa belladonna, dilation of pupil of eyes and also as painkiller. Quinine, bark of Cinchona species in the treatment of malarial fevers. Caffeine, seed of Coffea arabica, energetic, as act as stimulant, कॉफी में पाया जाता है. थियानिन, लीव्स ऑफ थियासाइनेंसिस टी, एज स्टिमुलेंट. एफेड्रिन, स्टेम ऑफ एफेड्रा स्पीसीज इन द ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ अस्थमा. रिजरपाइन, रूट ऑफ रोवाल्पिया सर्पेंटिना टू डिक्रीज ब्लड प्रेशर. It is the phylloplasm. Now second layer of cytoplasm, tropoplasm. Tropoplasm, it is the part of cytoplasm which contain various metabolically active organelles like mitochondria, plastids in plants, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, lysosome, ribosome, centrioles or centromere or centrosome, microbodies, microtubules or microfilaments, cilia and flagella, vacuoles, etc. Cell organelles. The cell organelles are subcellular structures with characteristic morphological form, distinctive chemical constitution and definite function. Endoplasmic reticulum. Under electron microscope, cytoplasmic matrix is seen to traversed by a complex network of interconnecting membrane of different shape and size. Since this network is concentrated in the endoplasm, it is known as endoplasmic reticulum or ER. Endoplasmic reticulum was reported for the first time by Porter and Coleman in 1945. Inside a cells attached with nuclear membrane, a fine network-like structure is known as endoplasmic reticulum. It may contain ribosome, then it is called rough endoplasmic reticulum, and the reticulum which don't contain ribosomes are called smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Distribution. Endoplasmic reticulum is found in all type of cells but absent in erythrocytes of mammals. Means in RBC cells of mammals, ER is not found. Eggs and embryonic cells lack the endoplasmic reticulum. The adipose tissue, brown fat cells and adrenocortical cells of opossum contain only smooth walled endoplasmic reticulum.